am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk. Tuesday, October the 17th, 2023. This will probably be a little short and brief commentary conversation we're going to do. I had kind of wanted to do this when it originally happened, when we found out when Jezzy had filed for a divorce from Jeannie Mai. We know they married a few years ago. They have a daughter, Monaco, who's like 1B2, I think, in January of 2024. So Jezzy and Jeannie haven't been married about, maybe 2 years, 3 at the most. And I think everybody was shocked. And from what we have heard, the person that was the most shocked was his wife, Jeannie, because he had written up the divorce decree, I think back in February or maybe May, something like that, but filed like a month or so ago. And Jeannie was crushed, and quite understandable because Jeannie already had been through a lot. She divorced from Freddie Harties, who's now remarried and has his own family and has a wife and 3 kids. So then Jezzy got married. Cause at one point in time, Jeannie had said for many, many years that, she didn't want to be a mom. But after getting with Jezzy, they felt like, hey, now, we have everything. We married. We need a child together. So she felt safe with him, she said. So she was okay with doing that, bringing another human being, someone that you would be responsible for into this world. I saw her recently. She was on, you can go out there and check it out. I saw her recently on the Sherri Shepherd show. I think this is her first appearance since the news broke of her husband filing for a divorce. She looked beautiful, and I love how Sherri embraced her. And I even saw where Jeannie, I'm going to see if I can find it. I saw where Jeannie had thanked Sherri for basically being kind to her, because she has a new show. That's why she was on the Sherri Shepherd show. She was promoting her new show, and of course, it was only natural to talk about the situation. The first thing I pinged in on when I saw her on Sherri's show was that she didn't have her ring on. She didn't have her beautiful wedding ring on. I have been seeing now Jezzy filed for the divorce, but he's been seen in various pictures or at various shows, and he's still wearing his wedding band. Now, I don't know, since now seeing that Jeannie appeared on Sherri and she didn't have her wedding ring on, I don't know if she would now take off. I don't know if he would now take off his wedding ring. But yeah, she was on Sherri's show because she's having a new show start. The Raid the Cage. It started on CBS, and this is 4 days ago. I'm looking at her Instagram, but the name of the TV show is Raid the Cage, and she's doing that with, I think, one of the Wymans. Let me make sure. Yeah, Damon Wayans Jr. and Jeannie are the TV hosts of the Cage. But yes, she was on the Sherri Shepherd show, and she says in her Instagram, it says, "Thank you at Sherri Show TV for such a warm welcome. Hashtag Rage the Cage on CBS." And she was giving a shout out to Sherri, the Sherri Shepherd show. So it was good to see Jeannie, because quite naturally, I think any of us would have been hurt, especially if it truly was, something you weren't aware of. It was being caught off guard. And just to have to go through this public by being a celebrity, and then already I went through one very painful public divorce, I can see why this would have been even harder. Then, as she didn't have any intention on getting another divorce, because I'm quite sure if she didn't know this, she probably wouldn't have took that step to even remarry, especially so soon, remarrying so soon. Now, like I said, with just a few years in, and also now that I brought a beautiful baby into this world, she was, I guess, blindsided, you could say. They looked good together, she and Jezzy. They made a good couple. But you just, again, none of us never knows what's really going on with anyone. And we especially don't really be knowing what's going on with these celebrities behind the scenes. I mean, I really don't know what else to say, because this is just, they're human beings. And anytime you go through a divorce, that can be very hard. And some divorces are more painful than others. I've been through a divorce. That was very hard for me. I remember when my son went through a very painful, nasty divorce. So divorces are hard. They're hard on everyone. It's even harder when you got kids, and then like them, they're celebrities. You got money involved. You got your emotions involved. It's just, it can be overwhelming. So I wish them the best. I think it said within when Jezzy found that it's, there's no way the marriage could be like reconciled. It's irreconcilable. And so I guess Jeannie at this point has accepted it, because when I saw her walk out and didn't have that wedding ring on, and to make that brave step to, hey, and kudos to her. She has a new job, so that's going to be bringing income in for her and her daughter, and then that'll also be keeping her busy. I had saw where she had been to New York Fashion Week. I think that was right before the divorce and all that had took place, where he had filed for divorce. And like I said, just seeing them on trips and things, and again, you just, because it's shining and looks good doesn't necessarily mean that it is good. We just never know. But I wanted to give that due commentary in regards to Jezzy and Jeannie. He filed for divorce. I think it said somewhere she was going to step away from social media. She wanted to focus, in which, hey, it makes sense. She was going to focus. Let me see what this says here. Sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect to heal. So she's basically trying to focus on herself, focus on her daughter, and doing what she needs to do. So let's just basically keep them both in prayer. Keep Monaco in prayer, because she's a baby, but at the same time, this is going to be difficult. But I really can't find words other than, hey, let's just trust God with this situation, because divorce is always hard on everybody involved. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.